Hi. Hello. Hi. Check it out. We're finally finding a place that we can film. I don't know if you saw me try to do the live stream earlier, but the Disney police stopped me and didn't let me live stream it. Sorry about that. So right now we are at the Pixar booth / area. Hopefully we're allowed to live stream this or film it. If they tell me not to live stream, I'll just be like, I'm taking a really long picture. Hi. Check it out. This is the booth for Wreck-It Ralph 2. There's Penelope and Wreck-It Ralph. Hi, hello everyone. Check it out, they got all the shirts over there. Those are private shirts for just the Pixar staff. They don't even sell those to the public. Hang tight for a second because they're going to show a little show right behind Penelope here. It cycles like every 5 minutes. Hello. Hi, Gracie. Yes, I watched Cars 3. Did you watch it? Thumbs down. Maybe they're thumbs down because they're not here. A little jelly. Sorry, I'm trying to film as much as I can for you guys, but a lot of places they don't let you film. Here it goes. Check it out. Wreck-It Ralph 2. We are at Disney D23, Anaheim, California. So this is on the floor of Anaheim, California, right next door to Disneyland. This is Disney's convention they have like every 2 years. So you have all the big die-hard Disney fans out here. And it is crazy insane. If you've ever been to Disneyland and you know how they have lines for every ride, well, they got lines here. They have lines for lines. I'm not even making that up, no joke. It takes like 2 hours just to get into the convention center. The line goes like 3 miles, literally. It's insane. So right here, this booth, they do drawings. They're gonna show you how to draw characters. If we can catch one of these shows, I already asked the guy, he said we can film that, so we'll see what happens with that. And then here's all the insane Pixar balls. They have them behind a glass right here. Kind of cool. Everyone's doing their little photo op right there. Answer you. Sorry, what? I didn't see your question. Where was your question? Hello. Shout out Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Here's a miniature version of what they have at the actual Pixar studios. They actually have a sign similar to this with the pillars and everything. All the creators at Pixar, they drive under that every day to go to work. How awesome is that? And then right in front of it, we got, looks like a Lego version of Buzz Lightyear and Woody. These are life-size, crazy. They're like 5 feet tall. Obviously you can see it's very crowded here. And then we have Edna sitting over here, the best fashion designer in the world. Yeah, there's a lot of cool Easter eggs in Cars 3. I'm looking forward to make that video for y'all. That's cool you found one though. Sure, ask a question. I'll try to read the chats as much as I can. I gotta look where I'm walking to. So they have Lightning McQueen here too. So we'll walk over there real quick and I'll show you Lightning McQueen. He's pretty cool. Maybe we'll take a shortcut by the shirts. Miguel, I see you. Hello. Check it out, here's Maui's hook. It's a massive hook. I wonder if that's the size of his hook. Look at that. Insane. It's like plastic. Maui's hook is made out of plastic. Here's all the shirts. This is like what cast members get after they spend 4 years making a movie. Pretty cool, huh? Only one Easter egg? Hey, that's still cool. You still found an Easter egg. That's cool. Y'all recognize who this is, right? Check him out. He's right next to you-know-who, Officer Hobbs. How cool would that be to have that in your house? So, fun little fact, the company that makes this shirt right here is the same company that makes Share a Smile shirts. True story. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, so I can't advertise it. But yeah, if you want to take a screenshot, here's a little note talking about the shirts. So you can take a screenshot of that. You hate Disney. Why do you hate Disney? Here's the Disney Movie Club. I'm a member of there. Raise your hand if you're a member of the Disney Movie Club. Look at that giant Pixar ball from the ceiling. That's probably like a 100-pound Pixar ball. We're getting closer to the cars. Are you ready for this? Looks like they're doing autograph signing over here. John Lasseter is not on the list though. Oh, there's someone dressed as Officer Hobbs. Oh, look at the cars. Check that out. Full-size cars. They look functional too. We're just gonna see if we can walk by without getting in trouble. Check those out. How'd you like to drive one of those around for a living? That'd be cool. Check that out. Look at that. Look at that. I'll give you a balcony-sized view. Check it out. That singular idea is the inspiration of every piece of art in this film. Which one's your favorite, guys? Star Wars, that's awesome. Are you talking vintage Star Wars or are you talking the new generation? Lightning, I know, Lightning McQueen, check him out. He's sporting the Rusty's decal still. Dynaco Racing. Let's keep walking, see what else we get. Yeah, Mater's awesome. They actually have a Mater outside here. The problem though is if you leave the building, you have to go through the line again for security. And it takes forever to get through the security line to come in because they have x-ray machines or whatever to check you out, make sure you're not carrying anything dangerous. There's a Dynaco car. Raise your hand if you can see the Pixar ball on the screen. Hi, Walter, Germany. I already shouted out Ashley. So I'm waiting for an opening so we can keep walking. That out. There's the Buzz Lightyear tires. You see that? Share a smile, they're contagious. Bye, Jonathan. Thanks for hanging out. So they have a Disney store here too with exclusive items that you can only find here at D23, and you actually have to wait in line to get to those stores. It's insane. Here's a bunch of cool memorabilia for cars. Check that out. Wonder if I'm even allowed to film it. If they don't stop me, I'm not stopping. How cool is that? There's the angry bus driver. There's more stuff behind us too. That looks like a actual model that they did for the car. That's cool. It's like a clay model. They probably scanned those for the movie so they know what the car's gonna look like. Yes, Zachary, smiles are very contagious. I should have bought a water before I started live streaming. Now he's not real. I just saw his hook. He's totally real. Oh, looks like they're doing some sneak peeks over here for Coco. See if they'll let me film them. Yeah, I'm definitely more excited for Cars 3 than Coco, but Coco will still be interesting to watch. And I've seen Cars 3 I watched at Regal Theater. If you're a Disney Movie Club member, you get bonus points for watching at the Regal Theaters. So definitely something to look at over there. Yes, they have Star Wars over here too. Hi, Frankie. Alrighty, let's go find more stuff. Let's get some eggs. Okay, come on. I think that guy is dressed up as Gaston. A lot of people dressing up out here. Alright, so you guys want to check out the Disney princesses? A lot of stuff have lines that take literally hours to get into, so we won't be able to, because that'd be really boring live stream to stand in line with me for several hours. But we'll walk by the lines and we'll just try to steal sneak peeks. So, oh, check this out. We got live action over here. Moana photo shoot opportunity. Your phone's dying. Oh no, get your charger out. Cover his eyes? Why? Here's a bunch of showcase collections over here. Exclusively. Oh, there's Dumbo. Sporting a John Lasseter shirt. Trying to get in here to look at something. Oops, excuse me. Look how tiny those things are. Wow. There's the famous Mickey. Raise your hand if you spot Mickey.
Luggage?
Oh yeah, sure.
You good? You're all right?
There's a massive Minnie Mouse minivan over there. Let's see if we can steal a look of it. Look at that. Minnie Mouse minivan. People are waiting in line, I guess, to take a photo of it. Get your picture taken next to a Minnie Mouse van. Wait in line for 2 hours. Everything's 2 hour wait though.
I'm gonna go with you.
So here's some of Minnie Mouse's dresses. And I presume people are waiting in line for that too. There's lines wrapped around everything. So check this out. Here's the Disney store right here. You see that? Notice you? I notice you. Do you notice me? Where am I? I'm at Disney D23 in Anaheim, California. It's right next door to Disneyland. My hotel, you can actually see Disneyland from the hotel. So if I have internet, last night I was going to live stream it, but I couldn't get the internet up in time. Gonna try to live stream the fireworks. Disneyland has fireworks every night. So here's the Disney store, and then you actually have to wait in line to go in the store, and it's like a several hour wait. Right there you can see the line wraps around again and again and again, and you just have to wait in line to go into the store. And they only have so many of certain items in there, and unfortunately people come in super early and they buy all the limited edition stuff before. Like, people literally start lining up at like midnight to get in, and it's insane. They need to figure out their line issues. Check out these awesome dresses, fantastic fashions presented by Walt Disney Archives. Check that out. Is that cool or what? That's a good idea. Why don't we all throw smiley face emojis if you're smiling? Or here we go. Can you name the princess without looking at the cards? Does anyone know which princess this dress is from? Cinderella, that's right. Rasmus. How about this one? Don't look at the card. Nope, not Elsa. Yep, that's right, it's Belle. All right, let's go to the next one. Here's another one. Do you know who this is from? Nope, not Beauty and the Beast. Nope. Nope, not Cinderella.
That's the dress from Belle, and that's the dress from Cinderella.
It's from Enchanted. Alright, there's some on the other side. Let's go over there. This is an intense one right here. It looks like fire. Do you know what this one's from? Red Flame Dress. Don't cheat and look at the card. I'll move the camera so you can't see the card. Nope, you don't know? No, that's not who it's from. Let's be appropriate, please. Yeah, the name of the dress is Red Flame Dress. I'll give you a hint. It's 101 Dalmatians. No, it's not Ariel. It's not Tinkerbell. Yes, Cruella de Vil, good job. Let's go to the next one over here. Now this one, you should be able to figure this one out pretty quick. I gotta back up a little bit so you can see their horns. Look at their horns. Easy, yep, that's right. Good job, Ravi Fawad. All right, last one. Last one. This one should be pretty easy to figure out. This was an awesome movie. Do we know who this is from? Hi, Joshua. Yeah, it is obvious. Don't cheat and look at the cards, though. No, it's not Mickey Mouse. Yes, it's Queen of Hearts. The Red Queen, specifically, from Alice in Wonderland. Let's troll around and see what else we can find. Queen of Hearts, yes. A lot of people here dressed up as their favorite character. And we're gonna avoid the lines. I've waited enough lines today, so anything that requires a line, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be going into it probably. Here's some more of Minnie Mouse's dresses from back in the day. That's the 60th edition, the red dress right there. And then they got the polka dotted one. The pink one right there, that's from Paris. It's very possible Wally's in Cars. So here's Pirates. This is a massive set they have with all sorts of cool props and stuff from the movie. But unfortunately with this, they don't let you film inside. They don't let you take photos inside. But yeah, so they don't let you film inside. And then right to the left, this massive mob of people, that's everyone waiting in line to look at that. And they don't let you go with cameras. So open your eyes as we walk by. We'll secretly just film inside because that's all we can get. And we're not going to wait for 3 hours to look in there. Oh, you can see a pirate ship. Oh, we got a peek. All right, let's go back. Here's a giant stage. They got musicians going on. They got autograph signing. I see a Star Wars stuff off in the distance and Marvel. Who's a Marvel fan? Raise your hand. Hi, Lucy. You're gonna make a video about watching me. That's cool. They got some couches so people can just chill and relax. There's a lot of standing and walking. Anyone see your favorite princesses yet? Check out the Marvel Studios right there. Hi, hello, hi everybody. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There's Avengers. All right, raise your hand if you can see the Mickey Mouse ears. It's coming up somewhere. I'm not gonna say where.
You guys ready for your tea?
I got here Friday morning. I started driving at 2 a.m. on Friday. It was insane.
He's a veteran animator.
So there's some lines all over the place for all sorts of different types of things. Obviously there's something going on over here with mass lines. Trying to give you a little sneak peek without having to get stuck in the line. They got his and hers bathroom, so yeah, that's political. Here's where you get your stage passes. If you've ever been to Disneyland, you know how they have like fast passes? Well, there's so many people that want to see the live talk convention speaks or whatever. So you can wait in line in this line, and that'll give you a shortcut so you can wait in another line that's not as long to more guarantee that you'll get to see who you want to see talking about whatever you're talking about. And then here's a bunch of lines. I think these are autograph lines. I'm not sure. So then they even have like a little sell booth down here with a bunch of different vendors that sell Disney related stuff. Oh, I love you guys too. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it's exactly like lines at Disneyland. The only downside though is at Disneyland, no matter how long the line is, everybody gets a ride. And here, the lines get too long, and so you wait for like 2 hours to watch something, and then you don't even get to watch it because there's not enough seats. So it's a little bit worse. So John Lasseter had a big announcement. It was basically, from what I heard, is he's showing off some footage from Incredibles 2. And unfortunately, even though we waited for over an hour to see him, we weren't even in the overflow section, but people were crowded in so tightly that it was actually fuller than they thought it was, so we didn't get to see that. But that's okay. I'm sure they'll eventually leak out the video and post it somewhere on their store or something. They got giant sections of Disney pins. Anyone in here collect Disney pins? Let me know if you collect Disney pins. $3 each. You can even exchange pins. If you have another pin, you can exchange them with people. So that's kind of cool. Ravi, you like collecting pins? That's cool. You can apparently win a 4-night stay to something. You just have to give them your ID and credit card number. Right. Here's some cool action figures. Some Marvel pop. No, that's pop? No, that's not. They got some paintings. I don't know if they'll like me filming the paintings. Usually they're pretty territorial about that stuff, but we'll work our way around. I'm showing you guys as much as I can. Oh, the food smells good. All right. Trying to keep the video moving. Don't want to get stuck in one spot for too long, but the crowds kind of crowd you up and they all stop for some reason sometimes. Mouse Planet. That's interesting. I'm a Disney stink. Ah, well, that's not very nice. Oh my goodness, look at that dragon. Wow, that's cool. Who wants the dragon in your bedroom or in your front lawn? That'd be a cool lawn ornament. Oh look, here's some more pins. $3. Do you see Mickey? Yeah, the food smells so good. Hi, Ash. You see him? You see Mickey? Yeah. He's right there. It's like Nerdy Mickey, right? So we need Crazy Mickey and Nerdy Mickey. Crazy Nate pin, that would be cool. Oh look, there's a surfing Mickey right here. Look at that. That's cool. I wonder if they have a Pixar ball pin. That would be cool to have. Smells like they burnt something. You guys are lucky you don't have to smell that. Oh, look at all this cool stuff.
Okay, I think someone had told me it was towards the back.
Do I like Mickey Mouse? Yes. Here is a giant blow-up Star Wars character. How cool is that? And Groot. This is from the original if y'all don't recognize this. This is what Luke Skywalker got the grappling hook to wrap around, and he tripped it up so it fell. Hi, Ravi. I thought I said hi to you already, Ravi. Y'all having fun and enjoying your little walk around? I'm losing subscribers? Oh, that's fine. If they don't want to watch the live, that's fine. They don't have to watch the live. Here's a bunch of posters and paintings. A lot of people sitting down, they're exhausted from walking all over the place. I'm trying to find a cool booth to show you. Some of these booths are a little...
Did you see the giant cat in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Did you show them?
Yeah. Some of these booths are like a parking swap. Oh, here's all the pops. Winner hasn't been picked yet for the Mulan pop, by the way. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you can go watch that.
They used to be at the Disney store and they did not sell. They were like,
That's a big collection of pops. More pops. Yeah, I want to get a couple of Pixar balls. I'd like to get like a dozen of them so I can... I gotta get out of this area. This area has bad Wi-Fi. I have to get out of the area, go back to the other area. Sorry about the connection breaks here, guys. I'm trying to get to a better spot. So the area that we were just walking by when it started cutting is basically autograph lines anyways. And then they have all the celebrities behind the walls so the crowds don't go nuts when they see them. There's Stitch. That's a cool backpack. Here's a bunch of Disney mugs. Any coffee drinkers? I guess you don't have to drink coffee with them. I almost want to go outside to show you guys the Mater, but I have to go back in line. Oh, here's the old school Stormtrooper. We're working our way through the crowd to catch up to him. Pop the Star Wars balloon? No, that's not nice. Yes, Stitch is hilarious. Check out the Stormtrooper. That's pretty cool, huh? Hi. Oh, he's got the robot voice too. Hi.
There's nothing to see here. Come on.
Can you say share a smile?
I am smiling.
Oh, you are smiling. Yeah, he's not saying it. They want you to say it. You can't say it? Share a smile. No? Ah. How about this? Share a smile.
No. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Too bad. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got his card, so maybe we'll take some information on him. Stormtroopers don't smile, apparently. And apparently I'm not a good enough Jedi because I can't mind trick him. Maybe he has a pre-recording and he's pushing buttons to talk, so he can only say certain phrases. There's Gaston. Oh, and Edna. That's cool. See Edna and Gaston? Say my name, say my name. Did I saw a famous? I wanted to see John Lasseter. He was the biggest person I wanted to see here, but unfortunately I missed that. They only had so much availability. Do I like Star Wars? Gotta show the air. You might have seen his videos on YouTube.
So I try not to cook it too hot.
He didn't want to say share a smile.
We're gonna outline this much of the context here. I'm gonna outline Coco in a dark purple, not Coco, Dante. I'm gonna outline Dante in a dark purple here. The outline is mostly so that I don't lose any of those little details. Like, for example, his whole ear there, because it's sticking off of the pancake, sort of like a peninsula. It can, it's a very fragile medium, so that could very easily like flake off.
Hi, hello.
When I go to flip it, it just break apart. And if I go around and just sort of reinforce the edges like this, then it ought to hold it together a little bit better. And if you use a nice neat color when you do that, you get the added bonus of it creating a more interesting contrast, a more interesting visual. And then you can go back and you can do like, I like to do like multiple shades just to do like sort of a gradient sometimes. That's right, it's starting to cook through. Now's an interesting point to talk about how most residential electric middles, which are great they're fantastic for pancake art, they do have some things that are worth noting before you get too into it. For example, if you look closely, you can see that this part up here has bubbles, and this part down here has bubbles.
I don't actually like pancakes that much. I don't like any type of breakfast food, really. I'm not a breakfast person. Like, I'll even eat lunch for breakfast. Eggs, pancake, bacon. Not a big fan of it. But if you like breakfast, that's okay. I think it'd be cool to make pancakes like that. What are you looking at? Got some sort of show going on over here. Looks like she's getting ready to talk. See the lady on the stage. You're sad. Why are you sad? Yeah, I like eating cake for breakfast. That's awesome. Who doesn't like cake for breakfast?
That's pretty original. What is moving in? Please calm down.
It's okay if you're a breakfast person. We need breakfast people in the world. Happy birthday, Guinea. I don't like bacon. Bacon's not amazing. I know in America you have to like bacon though. Yeah, they have a couple stuff on this. Can you guys hear what she's saying? My battery's at 10%, guys. Can't hear a thing. All right, let's keep moving. That's the closest we can get for you. You want to see Mater? Yeah, I'm gonna at least film Mater for sure. But I have to go through the security to do that. And that would take hours. Got some little Star Wars characters going on here. Yeah, he's voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. That guy's hilarious. You're crying. Why are you crying? Doc Baby right here. Can't say I've actually heard about that. That's a new one for me. Why are you guys crying? Hi Victor, hi Blakes. Hi, whoever said say my name. The comment thing disappeared before I could see that. Oh, there's a giant train over here. There we got Pinocchio up on a poster over there. The crowd's kind of blocking traffic at the moment, so I don't know if we can make it through that chaos. We might have to walk around. There's a giant Spider-Man pop. Spider-Man! Allegedly the best Spider-Man ever. I don't know about that. There's some pretty good Spider-Mans in the past. Oh, it looks like you could drive Lightning McQueen over here. Check this out. Have you guys seen these cars in the YouTube ads? He blinks his eyes and everything. Look at that. Raise your hand if you want one. Hi, Landon. Wolf, what's going on? What's a 113? It's a classroom at Conservatory Spider-Man Homecoming. There we go. Sorry about that. We got some dead zones. Look at that. We got a little robot. He's controlling it with his hand. This guy right here, he's controlling it with his hand. Watch. He just signaled it to go. He's got Jedi powers. Bring it on back home. Alright, let's see what else we can get ourselves into. There's Mickey Blue. Oh, here's the train we were trying to see. Check out that train. Wells Fargo Express. Wonder how they wheeled that in here. That probably weighs 10 tons. This store doesn't have as big of a line, but it just looks like clothing. I don't see any cool stuff like a Pixar ball or something. That's what I really want, is Pixar ball. Go on tour? That'd be cool. Ducktales, they got a giant money pit for Ducktales. How cool is that? I wonder if we can see a sneak peek of it without actually having to wait in line. Let's walk around and see if we can see it. Let's just walk by and see what we get. Check out the money pit. See if we sneak a peek right here. Happy birthday, Lucky Games. Watch this guy, he's gonna jump into the ball pit. Sorry, coin pit, not ball pit. Here we go. How fun is that? Isn't that cool? Look, they got all the gold on the ground. If we could just get a couple of those gold coins. That's not fair to say, NASCAR. I'm live streaming from my phone and I can only see like 2 comments at a time. It doesn't let me see the whole chat room. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. Oh, there's McScrooge. And the line just wraps around the whole thing, so it would take like an hour to get through the line. Yeah, I will do Cars 3 Easter eggs eventually. I lost my camera operator. I don't know where they went. I don't know where my camera operator went. Go to the cars. You want to see the Cars 3 again? All right, let's see the Cars 3. I'm gonna go try to find it. Oh, they have a giant Pixar lamp over here. Oh, they got something going on the stage over there.